Okay. So y'all, it's your boy Mambo, different location. Um, Shout out to North Carolina Central, first and foremost. Happy homecoming. We down here vibing out. Enjoy it, man. Be safe out here. Um, it's the Big Dog Command Room. I'm doing the week 9. Wow, we halfway through the season already, man. Doing the week 9 pregame thoughts coming up against the Minnesota Vikings. The Blackout game. Everybody wearing their black. Dan Snyder might be out of here. I believe when I see it. Kirk Cousins coming to town. First time, since he's left. Yeah, man. It's gonna be an interesting game, man. For real. What was I about to say? It's also a revenge game for Taylor Heinicke. Taylor Heinicke used to play for the Minnesota Vikings. If y'all go back and look up Taylor Heinicke's comeback with the Minnesota Vikings, it's kind of like where he kind of started getting his name. You know what I'm saying? Like did a pylon dive, I believe, in that game too. You know what I'm saying? So he's been doing this. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. So let's see how that goes. Kevin O'Connell's coming back, to town, against his old team that he used to coach for. A lot of storylines, man. A lot of storylines. I'm excited about the game. I'm a little nervous about the game. I want us to win this thing so bad, to be honest. And it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. Our defense started with our defense, man. D-line. I don't really know how good the offensive line for the Vikings is, but I need us to get after him, man. I need us to get Kirk. Kirk is a mobile quarterback. He's not like not no RG3. He's not Taylor Heinicke, not that. But he'll get out. He can get out the pocket if he has to. Thing is, like the way our dudes been going at it and how fast they are. If we ball out, like, what I'm saying, and their game plan is kind of like, a little bit more like, 5-step drops and stuff like that, like deeper drops, and holding the ball longer, then it might be a day for Kirk Cousins and stuff like that. One, because again, he's not clutch like that, and he gets kind of rattled. And I don't know if I haven't really watched him since he went to Minnesota, but I know when he was here, if he gets rattled and stuff like that, and he feels that pressure, like he's not gonna do well. So this is one of the most critical games for the defensive line. We really need y'all to step up, because our whole defense kind of relies on y'all. Like y'all are the anchor. You know what I'm saying? Also, we need y'all to just shut down Dalvin Cook. We might be running we really might be running a 5-man defensive line a lot. Just like we did last game, because Dalvin Cook, is a dog. He's probably one of the best backs. He's really one of the best backs in the league. He's underrated because the Vikings don't really go that far in the playoffs or go to the playoffs at all. They should win the division this year. I was looking at the different standings, and the Vikings are probably gonna run away with. Shout out to Louis T for saying that too. What was I about to say? Yeah, it's gonna be interesting though, man. I remember last time we played the Vikings. I think we played the Vikings in Minnesota. Dalvin Cook cooked us, literally, no pun intended. He was running all over, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, he run up the field, cross that way, and we couldn't do nothing about it. We had no answers. He really cooked us. It was the quarterback. I don't think Kirk Cousins didn't have to do anything. You know what I'm saying? And this is when we had Case Keenum. That was some of the worst quarterback play that I ever seen. Oh my gosh, it was sickening. It just was so sick. I think he had a couple interceptions and stuff like that, and they really needed to take him out. But Jay Gruden didn't want to put Dwayne Haskins in, and I didn't know at the time that Dwayne Haskins wasn't ready, wasn't prepared, and all that stuff, and was immature. I just was like, put the man in, put somebody in, like, you know what I'm saying? Because something got to change, like, you know, and he still refused to, and we just had to deal with that. I just hated that, like, we just had to sit through that, you know what I'm saying? But hopefully it's going to be different. I'm going to talk about that when I get to offense. But next, the linebackers, man, we are really in a place where we were hoping that we wouldn't get to, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, like, you know, our depth is, as far as linebackers and stuff like that, all it takes is like one injury to someone, and now we're just gonna be like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Knock on wood. You've seen that, like, you know, for all future injuries. But, you know, first it started with Cole Holcomb with his foot, and now David Mayo, it has a hamstring. So it's just like even our backup, like, you know, linebackers that we weren't really happy about are injured. So what are we about to do? You know, and the scary thing is John Bostic is about to be starting, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's not something I'm very happy about. So that's, if they can figure out a way, you know what I'm saying? You know, and from a tweet I seen, I think it was Pete Haley. Sorry if I got that wrong. I seen that Justin Jefferson will be running. He plays a lot in the slot, so that middle of the field, just in general, not even just Justin Jefferson, but Adam Thielen and all their players, you know, that middle of the field is a very critical spot, and we can't have someone that's not being able to move or just a step late, you know what I'm saying, because their receivers can take it to the crib because they're just that dynamic and that fast. So I'm really nervous about John Bostic in the middle. The only other player that we have that's kind of like, you know, athletic outside of Jamie Davis, because Jamie Davis is going to stay at the wheel, is Deshaun Harris. And I haven't really seen him play in like a critical, other than Milo Eifler, but I don't know if he's going to be playing. I don't know if he's still injured. I think he was injured before. I don't know where he's at. I don't know if he's on injured reserve. I don't know where he's at. But, you know, I don't know. I haven't seen either one of them play really in critical NFL game outside of Milo Eifler when they had the little, they just had his face, like they're introducing the players and they just had his picture. He was just like, that was funny. But, yeah, man, it's going to be interesting, man. We'll see how that goes. Like, yeah, I'm nervous about that. And then the thing that I'm most nervous about moving next is the secondary. Not so much the safeties. Bobby McCain, even though Bobby McCain doesn't always make plays, or like, you know, sometimes he he gives up big plays. I'm more nervous about the cornerbacks. Like, who is about to be guarding Justin Jefferson and who is guarding Adam Thielen? Is Benjamin St. Juste going to be on Justin Jefferson all game? Or since Justin Jefferson's going to be in the slot, is Rashad Wildgoose going to be on Justin Jefferson? You know, and I don't even know how fast Wildgoose is, because Justin Jefferson is a rocket. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't running no 4.7 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or even 4.5. Like, that man is moving. He's running like a sub 4.4 or something like that. So somebody got to cover him, like, you know, and anybody but Kendall Fuller. Like, if we have Kendall Fuller on Justin Jefferson, they might as well just call it a touchdown. It's just like the refs be like, no play, touchdown, automatic. You know, we're gonna kick the ball off, like, cause it's over. And I'm even scared about Kendall Fuller being on Adam Thielen. Like, I don't know who he's going to guard. Like, I really don't know what's going. Like, the cornerbacks are the thing that has me most nervous. But that's where it comes back to the defensive line. If they can, like, you know, give pressure to Kirk Cousins, not even let him get comfortable to throw deep, then, you know, we might have a chance. Like, you know, they're really going to have to, like, hopefully, really what we need them to do, what we want them to do, is have to drive down the field methodically compared to just getting big chunk plays and torching us, you know what I'm saying? because Kirk has the arm for it and they have the receivers for it. But we gotta hope that we gotta force them to just really methodically move down the field, man. 'Cause that's our only hope. And Kendall Fuller, I don't have no clue what they're gonna do. They have to game plan the best out of that. To either have an extra safety on his side, like double teaming somebody or something, like, cause that's so scary. Anyways, that's pretty much that. Like, you know what I'm saying? The defense has me nervous, mainly the secondary and the linebackers, middle linebacker position. But other than that, like, you know what I'm saying, I need Jamin to step up, like, you know, in the absence of Cole Holcomb. And hopefully this is some good experience for him since I think this is kind of the first time has to play without Cole Holcomb for an extended period of time. I don't know how long Cole Holcomb's going to be out. But, yeah, man, like, I mean, he played without Cole Holcomb, like, last year. I think the Eagles game and some other game. But other than that, Cole Holcomb's been a pretty durable player. So, yeah, this is kind of his first time going in that go around. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Let me think. Yeah, that's pretty much that. Let's go to the offense. Taylor Heineke, man, we need you, bro. As Louis T said, ultra. We need you, bro. We need it. We need you to go. I don't even call it the red zone. We need you to go crazy in the green zone, like, cause we need points in the green. We don't need the red, cause we don't need to stop. We need you to have the best game that you ever had, and not even on no force. Like, you know, I'm forcing stuff. I'm throwing balls like I shouldn't even be throwing. Like, we need you to have your most cool, calm, and collective, like, dog. He has that dog in him. Shout out to Pedro. Like, man, you need him to have his most, like, you know, your dog game. Like, this has to be a signature game. This has to be a Falcons game. This has to be a New York Giants game. You know, just playing within yourself. Even if you make a mistake, go back out there and do it again, bro. I want you to be the starting quarterback this year for the rest of the year. Like, sorry, Carson Wentz. Like, you know, I want you to be the star quarterback, because it's like, even without your arm being the strongest and stuff like that, you give us a good chance to win, because you give us that juice, to give us that swag to, like, you know, believe that we're still in the game. You know what I'm saying? But we don't need you to play like you're the only person that can make plays. Like, and it's so different because we have so many weapons. I think we have Cole Turner coming back. We got Logan Thomas back. We got Curtis Samuel, Terry, you know, all these dudes. So let's just get to it, man. O-line, can y'all please block? Please. I mean, from what we know, like, the defense, their defense is not as strong as, like, you know, maybe the Packers or the Colts or whatever, but that still doesn't mean that we are going to just be able to get points like at will. You know what I'm saying? Scott Turner, you got to call your best game, you know, to help on the whole offense, and you gotta turn up, man. What do you think? Like, I want to see Gibb run. Can we get one of the backs to have a 100-yard game, please? Like, one of them, like, you know, or maybe, I mean, we've done combined, but it's just like, can we finally get like a 100-yard back? Like, let's give the ball early and often in runs and passes. Let's get Brian Robinson out on some passes and some runs. Let's get this run the ball, like, for real. Love to see it, man. I want to see Brian Robinson and Antonio Gibson get it to it, like, you know what I'm saying. And yeah. Please don't call screens, like, you know, for unnecessary reasons. Like, if it's a 3rd and 6, let's try that he gets 6 yards, or let's try, if it's a 3rd and 8, let's try to get 8 yards. Like, you know what I'm saying? Instead of starting a play behind the line of scrimmage with no guarantee that the offensive line is going to block, the receiver is going to block. This doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? You do a screen on the 1st down maybe, or 2nd down, cool. Like, you know, you try, but it just doesn't make sense. Like, it's like that is the last down before you have to punt and give the ball away. So why not like, I feel like that's just a quick, like, just white flag, just give up on the play, on the drive, and just punt it and see what the defense is going to do, which is not what we should be doing. We should be trying to score on every drive. You know what I'm saying? The Bills done it. I'm not saying we're the Bills, but the Bills in the playoffs, literally scored on every drive. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's never been done, I don't think. Like, and like, can we figure out a way to do that? For once. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, surprise me. You know what I'm saying? Not saying we're gonna do that, but surprise me. Tight ends, man. Amani Rodgers, want to see him get the ball. He screens more. Want to see Logan Thomas get the ball. Cole Turner. I want to see Cole Turner get a touchdown, his first touchdown. Even though Amani Rodgers get his first touchdown, and Logan, all of them, like, somebody get one of them out there. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Logan Thomas a little bit more explosive. I know he still got his brace on and everything, but just want to see him be able to do something productive. We got to get off receivers, man. Got to get Terry the ball. See another touchdown or something. He's just got to step up, like, even more. And it's like, the synergy that he has with Taylor Heineke has been really good. So it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. And he knows he got to step up. He knows this is a big game for us, like, playoff implications and just moving forward with our confidence. So I'm expecting him to step up. I'm expecting Terry Samuel to step up. Who else? We got Cam Sims. Who was I? It's crazy because it's like we don't even have our third or fourth options. Like, it's Terry, Curtis. We don't have Jahan. We don't have Diami, and we just got Cam, and that's not a bad thing. I'm happy with Cam and Dax Milne. So we need to see them step up. I would like to see Dax step up in that little Adam Humphries role. I miss Adam Humphries, bro. I forgot about Adam Humphries. That was like a low-key. We haven't even talked about him. I miss Adam Humphries, bro. He was so clutch for us last year. Y'all don't even understand, man. Every time he would never catch a pass until like the fourth quarter, and it was always like a critical time we needed him. I need Dax to start doing that more. But I'm not complaining, bro. That's pretty much it. Jack Del Rio, I haven't been mad at you all year, so please continue that trend. Scott Turner, I've been mad at you all year. Figure it out, you know what I'm saying? Surprise me. I don't even know. I don't even want to predict the score because I don't know. I'm terrible at it. I wouldn't say I'm terrible at it, but I just don't know a score for this. I don't think it's going to be really high scoring. I'm feeling like something in the 20s. But I just want us to win. Feeling like 27-21, our way. I want us to win, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's probably not accurate, you know what I'm saying? I'm wrong. I hope they prove me wrong, like, you know what I'm saying? But 28-21, our way. Somehow we figure out to score more than 21 points or 17 points or whatever. If it's not that, then it's going to be like low scoring. It might be like 17-14 on some stuff like that. If we somehow, like, I don't know. Don't quote me on it. Yeah, man. The boys got to get it. We need this dub. Come on, Taylor. Come on. Defense, let's go, man. And that's pretty much it, man. It's your boy Mambo with the Big Dog Command Room. Like, comment, subscribe. Rock with your boy. Check out my last video, week 8 reflection. I did a lot of work on that one. It's a longer video. I know y'all kind of probably skipped over or whatever, but make sure you check it out. And until the next time, peace, love, and hair grease.